Namaste and good evening, everyone. I was wanting to talk a little bit about this new phenomena that has emerged, and I felt like something that would be interesting, would rather than me explaining it, was allowing one of the pendulums and get a piece of art that I had created and see if it would tell the story that way of what this phenomena is about with the pendulum, the visions, these kinds of things, because I find it hard to explain to others and also difficult. It's so out of the norm, and even my words defy it in many ways. Because what happened today, there was a spirit rock that I was reading that was created very beautiful. The beadwork was there with loving care, and it was Native American style. Um, and I was reading it with the pendulum and felt like, at least in my being, I felt it would tell more the story of that rock and what that rock is about, the beads. But what happened is the story of the individual that created um, that fine beadwork is what flowed forward in spirit language of their journey, really, and how they came to create that item, which was something that I was again I was surprised by. I don't know what's going to happen with these things. I don't. Every now and again there might be a feeling of what may, but it just surprises me every time. So what I was going to do to show you how that works is to just do it for myself. I have no idea what will come out, and to explain some of what is coming forward now. What is that about? Okay, so the pendulum that is a good one this evening is the lingam pendulum. Here it is, ready and waiting. And this is what is this called? A Zenzo, more of a Zen kind of, that describes the O, and then you have the leaf in the center there. This is something that I made, something very simple, and this is what was chosen to help to illustrate what is happening now with this pendulum, and I don't know what else it will bring out, right? So anyway, here we go. So I'm going to set that down right here by me, and I'm going to get my pendulum going, okay? And I'm just going to put this down a little bit. Hopefully you can see a little more about this itself rather than me and what it's doing. I don't know if that will work very well, but let's see what happens. Okay, it's just going around the O, and the O is a little bit broken on the top. It's got a nice heavy fluid movement to it. Okay, and it's going to stop, and it's just tracing the bamboo, tracing it. And this is the way what happens, and a lot of people may feel, again, that I am moving my hand myself. But this is what happens, and it's just known that this is sensing the energy, and through the form here is able to translate what is in this, what story is here. Okay, so it's rolling on it, and I'm going to sit with that a little while. And then something usually bubbles up. That's how that works. Okay, so let's see. Da-da-dum. Got to Give this time to percolate, and you really have to give it its time, its due. Start picking up, and it's going to go to my heart. Heart of seer, seeing mountains, seeing rivers, seeing valleys, seeing Christ-like figures, seeing Mary, seeing, I wanted to say Buddha-like figures, seeing nature imagery sharp and clear, seeing rarefied phenomena, seeing it in its rare, stripped down, version of flow of time and flow of secrets that are in people's hearts, flow of I see a vessel that's pouring out, a flow of, and within that is phenomena, flow of not always easy things, flow of very hard things to see and hear and feel. For a long time, it says she have a long time this thing of these visions and these perceptions of that are rarefied. Flow of misty, you see some clear waters with some mist rising, and there is different forms coming forward, and it's a holy white robes of these. I'm gonna go with what this is coming to, of these pristine, light-filled visions. Yet before this, it wants to say guru connection, but even before, it's trying to say this crystal clarity began of seeing. Before, way back, it was, I'm going to say, dark, like, almost felt demon-like is what it was saying, of nightmares, of things when child sleep, nightmares when child sleep. It's true. Nightmares when child sleep that were lifelike, of traumatic times. Child slept with that and spoke nothing of it. She quiet. She shut her lips. She's silent about it. It was so big to her. She hear things then too. When child lay down, not sleep, she hear things that had taken place that day, like radio ears hearing. She heard it. She spoke nothing. She spoke nothing to mother, not friend either, or brother or sister, but it was wearing. It was heavy. She spoke none. She felt heavy, body pressing. Teenage times were nightmarish feelings of pressure, body, and it's wanting to. And again, I say demon. I think it's dark dreams, of haunting dreams. So onward into, let's hope, lighter things, which it is now. Thank goodness. So she did nothing much to make it better. She didn't know. She just wore it heavy. Like, what is this? This came before this seeing this came at another life of being with nature and healing and hard times pass, where she passed, and this was there like a seed. This was here. This was waiting to bloom, and so she worked and did things, and hard life with unusual stirrings, unusual feelings, feelings of not knowing what is this. She was quiet. She spoke none with spirit ever. She prayed many moons. She prayed for blessing to help. So with this feelings of being in this numb and hard time, she journeyed on and let herself go to a place where there was a cemetery, sit and hard to contemplate and sit and all of that. So but before this path of guru connect, she saw things and felt emission of something different, or some other, I want to say entity, or some other energy coming up that was not right with her, because she wanted to just be regular. So and these things, no fun, and these pain, these body pain, these illness, these all there, and like a path of thorns in a way. So she prayed a lot, and these visions made stronger, impress or see stronger, like a door or window open, and she could go through or see these natural scenes of images that lifelike, as a presence of life like to them in her chakra, in her being, really. And so what is this? I don't like this. I want regular. I want that to just be quiet in me. I don't sit easy with this opening of these things, and illness too, and pain. Too much for, and I want to say kind of gentle spirit. Too much for gentle yet rooted to earth quality spirit of water, and earth quality spirit of water, and connection to even little life forms of plants and tender connection there. But she's just kind of like there, like the roots are there, but it just was a lot to know what to do with. So later, Guru later come, and she loved the union or the connection of teacher who brought ground to her, who brought books of image that resonate like tinkling bells. Sometimes I end up getting teary-eyed, not just with my own self, but others. It's just me, and it's not like I'm real sad. But anyway, imagery that resonate like tinkling bells. Due to her, Guru see clear of little bits of it that were soul depth of speak to Guru without speaking artistry like Guru speaks. She knows speak. She knows speak artistry like Guru speaks. She speaks simple like one word, but Guru speak artistry. But they still heard the same, in many ways, of the call to be free. That connect. So that was like music, something different music that came in and and more fluid motion. I can just feel that go. It feels so good. Thank you, Guru. But so she moved on. She worked. She child. She raised. She loved. She worked. I could see a nurse's uniform. All of it. She connect with people. With love. I'm not sure how this sounds to others, but this is what happens when something is read for someone else. The whole story blooms. I really didn't know how this would flow, although it's totally in alignment. So it shows a car just kept rolling along. During time, lots of dreams, symbology, snakes, churches, buildings, fires burn and explode of structures, things that seem to turn up or churn or break apart from where things were before. And I can see a boat leaving the land, moving on, more fluid. And but she went through lots of changing hand forms. That means mudras of voices, languages, songs, music chants from other times and eras that she constant is what it wants to say. Whoa. And connect with Guru, good ground, good solidity for her and for Siddha woman. Siddha woman was the name that Guru gave her. Siddha bliss. I mean, I could say it myself, but I'm laughing. This is so funny. Siddha bliss, siddhis, which powers of mystical way that is not made like powers of magic or powers of someone high up ego, powers of someone that has struggled and suffered the blood of Christ in that way of bleeding through their struggles and refining the mystical tuning fork of consciousness. So that was where that was day in, day out with Siddha female. Siddha girl, Siddha nature, I don't want to say Siddha nature, divine force flow, her. So anyway, so moving forward, coming to things change. She worked hard times with when hands change. They changed years ago, 8 years ago. They changed. They became weak. They became pain. All through her hands and all soaked with disabled or not right and could not do the things that they did to take care of herself and to even at times get in car, drive, play in the world with see crayons, with creative ways that flowed. She not at times could not do. She was struck down by this. It just was so disabling, so devastation. Okay, that's it. New word. She hard and was sometimes speaking tears to Guru, to people, but for a time after the hard time of Guru, and I do see the motorcycle time, she quiet about this, not using this tool called the hands. She just did her basic things and sat and mantras, sat little things and hard, but just go. And this was only due to grace of mantra. Mantra good for her. Mantra like angels sing to her. Calling mantras come like angels sing to her. She says so much. So this is good wine to drink, to give life to go forward. So later her heart beats hard and different, but it not to worry about for her, but she worried because it not to not sync right like should. It's a long time, 2 years of off and off flow of heart, boom, 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 are different to her ears and feel that what is this not good? As spirits say good and fine, but she not good. What is this uncomfortable? And then this and too much, but it's good. It's purifying the tuning fork. It came to purify the tuning device of body with the light force that flows in it. She doesn't hold back from being different or mystery in her movement. She okay with being, I see the Kali mantras where they're on the outskirts of society, being outcast in a secret way of strange workings that come from mystery. She okay with it. She used to like I have ears, I have nose, I have eyes blue, I have lips that are like this, and all of it is like the same to her. Like, oh, she doesn't see it as being wrong or I don't know. That's all that's coming of it's normal, but though others feel, she knows in head, not normal. That is weird. You're not right. You're making up this flow that happens. They don't know. They don't know that feel of why fine, delicate strings of heart that pour like rain on soul, and or hearing of finest tune that circulates through this form that is not congested with I don't know, that's not coming. That was quite a thing, huh? Let's see what's happening. Let's move forward, can we? Let's go to where we're at now. I guess that's a lot of it. Yeah, let's see if there's more to have to say. Is that going well? Are people enjoying it? Sort of. Okay, there's a few, a very select few will appreciate this announcing yes. And that's true of all of this. It's okay. And that's again what it is. Onward a little more to this and how the readings and the stories come forward. Let's see if there's any more about this path that Siddhananda or this one is on. And so let's see if there's anything more in this about the visions. I was just talking to Guruji today about how that is, let's see, maybe it will explain how the vision sort of flowed into this more refinement and the moon thing. I'm going to make I might make number 2. I think sometimes this gets rather long for people. So I'm going to cut this off here and then go to another video. So if you want to take a break or a breather, sometimes this can be a lot. It just goes along here and it is what it is. But okay, so I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.